Hey there, have you always wanted to start a blog but end up getting stuck in the actual blog naming process? So in this video, I'm going to walk you through our foolproof way of finding a name for your blog. Now, before I begin, I'm Anna Faustina from the Blogging Fastlane, and I help people profit from their passions through blogging. So when starting a blog, there are so many confusing decisions that you need to make. What do I call my blog? How do I check if the blog name that I want is available? What's blog hosting and why do I need it? Now, if you find yourself in this position, don't worry, because this is perfectly normal. When we first started our blog in 2015, we were asking the exact same questions, which is why I decided to create this video. Now, before we get to the actual blog naming formula, I do have a word of advice that I would like to share. Remember, a name is just a name. You could have the best blog name ever, yet if you don't put in the work, it won't succeed. I see so many people spend so much time trying to come up with a perfect name, and yet afterwards they give little afterthought to the content that they put into their blog. Remember, good content will always outweigh a good blog name. So getting started on your blog is way more important than spending weeks trying to find the perfect name. However, with that being said, here are my step-by-step tips and method on how to come up with a perfect blog name. Okay, step number 1, brainstorm for keywords related to your niche. Now, having a clear idea of what you want to blog about can make this entire process of naming your blog so much easier. Now, if you're still unsure about what niche you want to start your blog in, don't worry. I'll link to a video in the description box below where I walk you through the exact steps of finding a profitable niche for your blog. Now, even if you haven't exactly ironed out your niche, as long as you have a general idea of what you want to blog about, you can go for there. Now, for the purpose of this video, we are going to be thinking of a name for a hypothetical food blog that I want to start. So with that in mind, following step 1, I'm going to start thinking of keywords that are related to food blogs. So maybe I can come up with keywords like yummy, cooks, eat, delicious, paleo diet. So all of these are keywords that I would like to incorporate in my niche. Now, let's move on to step 2, where you use a thesaurus to create a word bank. Now, in this portion of the blog naming process, I want you to get a piece of paper or open up a Google document, whatever you find easier, and start listing down important keywords related to your niche. Now, for example, if you identified that you wanted to start a food blog, similar to what I said earlier, write out a bunch of different keywords related to that. So I usually head over to thesaurus.com to help me start building my word bank. Now, let's jump straight in and let's do this step together. Okay, so as mentioned, let's do this step together. So I have here just a Google Doc that's open, and I have Thesaurus over here. So just use this free tool, or if you have the actual book, good on you. So let's jump in. So again, I'm going to start by, I know I want to create a food blog. So I'm just going to think of specific keywords as directed in step 1. So I'm going to have food, eat, bake, quick, healthy. So again, this is just niche specific words. So this is step 1. Now what I want to do is I'm going to copy a few of these and I'm going to paste them in my thesaurus, and I'm going to make sure that it's asking for synonyms. And then when I press enter, it's going to give me a list of different keywords that I can potentially use to help me name my blog. So again, I'm going to just copy some of these because I like them. So I'm going to have cooking, let's see, meal, bite. I quite like bite, chow. Grub is a pretty good one. Eats. What else? So again, you're just walking through this list and picking ones that you like. And then you can also check and grab another keyword and then find other synonyms that are related to it. So again, here, digest, breakfast. Maybe if I wanted to start a specific blog that's just on breakfast food, I can have that and look for synonyms of this as well if I want to. Brunch. So again, there's so many different things, and what I want you to do is not to think at all and just fill this list. And once you have your word bank of all the different keywords that you can potentially use, I'm going to show you how to string this all together. Now, if you've done that, you should have a list of different words that you can use to mix and match. Now, doing this is a great way of breaking out of normal speech patterns and using more eye-catching words. Now, after this step, we'll have a giant list of words that are related to your niche that you can play around with. So after my little brainstorming session, here are the list of words that I have. Now, once I have this, we can move on to step 3. Now, step 3 is where we add descriptive words. Now, in addition to the niche-related keywords that you have in your word bank, you'll want to add some descriptive words to your list. Now, descriptive words can be adjectives, verbs, or even a name. So if we wanted to start a food blog, some descriptive words could be delicious, delectable, enjoyable, enticing, heavenly. So you get the idea. Now, you can use the thesaurus for this step too. The first thing that you do is just input an adjective or a verb, and then you'll get plenty of similar results. Now that you have this, it is time to move on to step 3. Now again, I'm rushing through this process because I don't want you to overthink. You're literally just writing down all these different words, and we'll worry about mixing and matching them later on. Okay, now we're in step 4 where we mix and match to find a memorable name. Now, once you have your giant list of words with niche-related words and descriptive words, it's time to mix and match them to find a good combination that sounds good. Now, if you run into any troubles, if things don't start to match up, don't worry, you have to be patient. This is, after all, an exercise to help you find a good combination of words. Now, to help you with this step, my partner in crime, Tom, who is this guy here, actually geeked out and coded this blog name generator tool. Now, all you have to do is head on over to www.bloggingfastlane.com/blogname-generator to get access to this free tool. Now, let me jump straight in so that I can show you how to use it. Okay, so as mentioned, to do this particular step, I'm going to show you how to string and piece those words together. So to use our blog name generator, simply head to our website, Blogging Fastlane, and go click on blog names. Now, if for some reason we've changed the settings and it's not there, simply go to the URL, which is bloggingfastlane.com/blogname-generator. Now, all you have to do is input your keywords. So remember, we made a massive word bank of keywords related to your niche. Input a few of them here and then select a topic. So for example, I quite like the word brunch. So I'm going to select the topic, and the topic here, this is essentially the niche that you want your blog to be in. And what it's going to do is it's going to suggest a couple of keywords. So aside from the keywords that you've created in your word bank, here are other keywords that are available. Let's see. So again, you can just click around to see and check different combinations. So brunch kitchen's actually available, which is great because that's a pretty great name. Let's see. So again, if the name's available, you can register it straight here. If you're still unsure about this step and you're not exactly sure what you're registering, I will explain how to properly go about this in step 5. So you can just press an X there and you can walk through this list. Now, apart from this list, you can also check out your own combinations of words here. So for example, in your word combination bank, you want to do something like butter and brunch. And check its availability. If it's free, great, which is like this one. That's actually such a good name. So if it's free, you can press next, or if you're still unsure, as I mentioned, go to step 5. Now, if some of these names will be taken already, and if it's taken, don't worry. So let's find other examples. Let's type Anna. I type my name in there and I still have food selected here, and it's going to give me different keywords that's related to this one. So let's see, maybe I go Anna Bakes or Anna's Kitchen. So if something's not available, it comes out with this pop-up. So all you have to do is press X and try again. So as mentioned, here at the bottom, you can just refresh this to keep trying different word combinations, okay? So now let's move on to step 5 so that I can show you how exactly to go about registering your blog name. Okay, now that you've found a blog name that you like, let's move on to step 5, which is where you have to register your domain name. Now, if you find a domain name or a blog name that you like, you either have 2 options. You can purchase it from a website like Namecheap, or you can hit 2 birds with 1 stone and get it for free when you get blog hosting. Now, you're probably wondering, what's blog hosting and why do I need it? Now, to explain this, we like to use the analogy of a house. Now, your domain name or blog name is the same as your home address. This is where people can find you. In our case, our blog's name is Adventure in You, so our domain name is www.adventureinyou.com. Now, in order for your blog to live, you need a house, which is what we refer to as hosting. Well, there are ways to set up a blog for free. If you ever want to make money from your blog, you would want to get a self-hosted website, which is why getting blog hosting is a crucial step. So now that we've cleared that up, as I mentioned, if you find a name that you like, you can purchase it separately, or you can get a free domain name for a year with our recommending blog hosting provider, which is Bluehost. So if you find a name that's available through our blog name generator, simply click through and it will automatically apply our 63% discount. So this is a discount that we extend to our readers and people watching this video. So this discount allows you to save over $180 when you get your 3-year plan. Now, if you want to avail of this discount, just head on over to www.bloggingfastly.com/Bluehost. Okay, let's jump back to the blog name generator or to this Bluehost widget where we can check the availability of this blog name. Okay, so now that you have a chosen name, you have 2 ways of going about this. You can either use our widget over here, or you can type www.bloggingfastly.com/Bluehost. And what this will do is it will take you to our recommended blog hosting provider. So I previously just explained how important blog hosting is, why it's important. Now I'm going to show you how to get it registered. So again, there's 2 ways. You can definitely just type bloggingfastly.com/Bluehost, or you can use our widget here. So I actually like the URL, the domain name butterandbrunch.com. So I already know that this is available, so I'm just going to press next. And what it does is if you go through either of these 2 ways, is it automatically applies our discounted rate. Now we've been working with Bluehost and we recommend them, and they've provided us a special discounted rate for our readers and for the people who watch our YouTube channel. And what this does is it allows you to start a blog at a super low rate, allowing you to save almost $200. So again, when you get here, you can just untick these depending on the different things that you need. I also have a step-by-step process on how to get this started, which I will be linking to in the description box below. But as you can see here, the total savings is pretty massive, and for a small price you can start a blog and you can have this live and live on the internet for 3 years. So again, if you want to register, find your domain name, do it through Bluehost, and you get a free domain name for a year. Otherwise, as mentioned, if you find your domain name that you like, you can just head on over to Namecheap, purchase it, but then after that you'll also have to purchase hosting again. So by going through this link that we have here, you're hitting 2 birds with 1 stone. So again, to get that special discount, make sure that you use any of our links. So as full disclaimer, these are affiliate links, which means that we make a small commission every time you use them. However, you do not get charged extra or anything like that. So again, let's jump straight back in so that I can wrap up the rest of this video. Okay, now that we have a chosen blog name for our hypothetical food blog, as a recap, let me go through the steps again that we took to find this. So step 1 is brainstorm keywords related to your niche. Step 2 is to use a thesaurus to create a word bank of blog names. Step 3 is to add descriptive words. Step 4, to mix match until you find a memorable name. And last step is to register your domain name. As you can see, the process is super simple. It just takes some creativity and trial and error. Now, when a domain name is unavailable, don't let this discourage you. Simply try a different combination until you find one that's free. Now, the most important thing that you have to remember when naming your blog is to make sure that it's memorable. So if you want more specific tips on how to find a memorable name or specific niche keywords to help you come up with this process, head on over to our full article, which I will link to in the description box below. So that's it from me, and I hope that you found this video useful. If you want more tips on how to profit from your passions, hit subscribe. Adios!